Pickleball as an anti-aging strategy for healthy living by Gary Floring. Introduction. After decades of relative obscurity, pickleball's day in the sun has arrived. With a growth rate of over 50% between 2019 and 2022, pickleball courts have popped up like mushrooms across the nation. Regional and national tournaments have been established with some serious prize stakes involved, and some observers speculate it's only a matter of time before the sport enters the Olympic Games for international competition. Locally, most people know that Kitsap County holds the honor of having pickleball invented within its boundaries. On March 28, 2022, Governor Jay Inslee signed a bill into law at the Founders Court establishing pickleball as the Evergreen State's official sport. At the signing ceremony, the governor quipped, London can have Wimbledon, Rome can have the Colosseum. We have the epicenter of the sporting world today at the pickleball court, where it all started on Bainbridge Island. Local court action. From Port Angeles to Gig Harbor, the game's expansion reflects the national trend of explosive growth. Most exercise gyms offer pickleball. Organized groups use Facebook to coordinate game schedules, recruit new players, and aggressively promote the game. Not surprisingly, the Bainbridge Island Pickleball Group is the largest with over 600 members. They were instrumental in raising significant funds to build several dedicated courts at Battle Point Park. Bremerton's West Sound Pickleball Community, WPC, is the next largest, with over 450 members. They have also been very successful financially through grants, large donations, and partnerships to expand the number of courts in Central Kitsap. Current future expansion. In late 2022, WPC opened 9 indoor courts just in time for winter through a leasing contract with East Bremerton Community Gym. WPC is working with the city of Bremerton to restripe 10 tennis courts at Lions Park for summertime play in 2023. Last but not least, unincorporated Seebeck jumped on the bandwagon and built 4 new courts in summer 2022. Located adjacent to the Seebeck Community Center, they are the only dedicated pickleball courts in Kitsap County outside of Bainbridge Island. Squim, Poulsbo, Port Orchard, and Gig Harbor also have thriving pickleball groups. Advantage Pickleball. It goes without saying that the game provides great cardio exercise and helps burn excess calories. However, there are other benefits which are not so obvious. In fact, there are 3 major advantages of pickleball for anyone who plays a game, especially on a regular basis. These can generally be identified as body, mind, and soul benefits discussed below. Body. Even a casual recreational player will immediately notice an increase in heart rate after playing for just 10 or 15 minutes. The caloric burn is significant, and those who play several times per week usually see a long-term increase in their resting metabolic rate. Several studies have shown that compared to walking, playing pickleball for the same time duration resulted in 14% higher heart rates and burned 36% more calories. Western Colorado University researchers found that players also saw large improvements in the form of lower cholesterol levels, lower blood pressure, and increases in maximum oxygen intake, all measures of cardiovascular fitness. While pickleball can be a fantastic workout, the game is so fun, it never seems like work. Mind. The game requires good hand-eye coordination, similar to ping pong, badminton, and tennis, of which pickleball is a combination of all 3. Unlike tennis, where the players are typically 60 feet apart, pickleball courts are much smaller, with opposing players as close as 14 feet apart. At that distance, competitive power players can hit the ball to their opponent in less than a half second. With such rapid smash hits, players have to make split-second decisions on how to defend and return the ball to score points. Playing pickleball repeatedly can hone reaction time, effectively sharpening the brain's reflexes. Players thus develop an almost subconscious, instinctive mental dexterity through repetitive, rapid volleys. By sharpening mental agility, some physiologists theorize the quickness of the game can help equip the brain against diseases, including Alzheimer's. Research continues on this intriguing idea. Soul. Pickleball leads players into social networks of not just acquaintances, but close friends, business associates, and even romantic relationships. This is especially true among baby boomers who may not have had well-developed hobbies, were divorced or widowed, or retired with too much extra time. Instead of puttering around the house or watching TV, people who take up pickleball have seen their social networks expand unexpectedly. The COVID pandemic resulted in many businesses closing their doors and employees sent home for telework, resulting in people feeling isolated from work colleagues, clubs, and society in general. Social isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness, depression, and hopelessness, all detrimental effects on life expectancy. The recent explosion of pickleball has turned that around in a big way, with many people hanging out at courts simply to chat and engage with new friends. During summer, it's common to find pickleball potluck parties with music playing and lots of laughter as players wind down from the action. Pickleball lifestyle. The triple benefit for body, mind, and soul is therefore the pickleball trifecta. Through these three major advantages, pickleball is effectively an anti-aging strategy for longevity and a healthy lifestyle. Physical exercise not only burns off excess calories, it reduces inflammation and detoxifies cells, leading to improvements in tissue regeneration and faster healing after injuries. The average human brain contains 170 billion cells, of which fully half are active neurons transmitting crucial signals throughout the entire nervous system. By enhancing hand-to-eye response time, quick reaction games like pickleball stimulate the brain's neural network, possibly protecting cognitive abilities against disease. The social advantage of the game cannot be underestimated. Ask anyone who plays and they will confirm. It's a fantastic way to make new friends, provide a sense of belonging, and enjoy post-game get-togethers. It's easy to get hooked in no time. If you haven't tried pickleball, do yourself a favor and give it a shot. You will find a welcoming group of people who are eager to teach the game and make new friends. See you on the court. Gary Floring is a Medicare 101 specialist with We Know Medicare and can be reached at 360-633-7626.